Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. If you're new here, igama ngu AsandaNtini and welcome to my channel. I do content on faith, my journey as an attorney and everything in between, honestly. Okay, I'm a few minutes to leaving the house and I decided let me just film this video for you guys. Excuse the things that are in the background. I'm currently in the middle of the move and excuse my nails. I'm having really good coffee. I make really good coffee. I enjoy coffee and I make really good coffee. Anyways, let's discuss mental exercises or mental things that I would suggest you do for your mental health as a corporate person or as a candidate attorney, as I spoke in my previous video, in my previous video too. And yeah, things that you can do to protect yourself or guard yourself against mental spiraling or mental unwellness as you are obviously climbing the corporate ladder or doing whatever it is that you are doing for your career in your 20s. I'm just going to share six things that I do for myself. I've shared a bit in my previous video, but thought I should just expand on that. So the first thing that I do is prayer and meditation. Prayer and meditation is very important for me because I do that before I go to work. I journal my prayers. And in journaling my prayers, I understand that we have authority for everything that we have authority over everything. God gave us authority over everything in this world. So when I do my prayer and I do my journals and I do them in the morning, I write a command of how my day is. When I go into my day, I go with it with boldness, yoguti. I have authority over these things. The day won't run me, I run the day. So I plan and see with God and in prayer, I will see this is how my day will go. Because you've given me authority to these things, this is how my day will go. And it goes that way, 99% of the time, or 8 out of 9, or 8 out of 10 of the things that I write, because I usually write about 10 things, they go according to how I wrote them. The other 2 things that I write are things that I know when I'm writing, I'm like, this is reaching, but I'll put it here. And also understand this, when you are doing things or doing prayers or meditating and like, this is out of reach, trust me, it's gonna be out of reach for you. You have to believe in your prayers when you are praying, and you have to believe in the things that you are asking and believing that you have authority for. If you don't believe it, it's not gonna happen. If you watch all my previous video, I've been speaking about this all this time. Anyways, the next thing that I do is take care of my physical health. After work, what I do now is I actually go on walks, unless I have something that I need to do. Like yesterday, I went out. It was not planned. I ended up at Florida Road for dinner. I did not plan on doing that, but I also, when I plan my day, I'm also welcoming the ways that, any spontaneous way in which those plans could go. I'm not rigid into saying, if I say I'm going to be eating good food today, I will only eat good food by me cooking it. As soon as somebody invites me out for dinner, I'm saying no because I said I'll cook. No. I'm welcoming the ways in which God can actually see impilo yami pen out, or I can see impilo yami go out. So in everything, like, be faithful in the small things. Okay, I'm getting out of context of this video, but yeah, so that's how I ended up not walking yesterday. I just went out for dinner instead, and yeah, so I walk. I try to do Pilates here at home, and I pay for my gym membership. I need to cancel that gym membership. I can't be paying 300 rands to only go to gym once a month. And I was only going there because there was no water in the building I was living in. So I need to cancel that gym membership. I honestly I need to bring back that money into my own account. I'll look into that. But yeah, so if you are a person who still likes going to the gym, go to the gym after your work, take care of yourself and be detached from your work, detached from whatever it is that you are doing for work. And then but the important thing that I do is get out and just see the beauty of nature, see the beauty of God's work, and also see other people as well. Number 3, having people at your workplace that you can vent or debrief to. Now, if you're closed up in your own office, in your own corner, and you have no one to speak to, it becomes even harder. When I was working in practice and I was the only attorney in the office, I'd go and speak to Thingy. So our paralegal has so much experience and understood the practice so much, even more than me. So I just go to her and just vent about a situation at work, at the office, or an email that I just received, or communication, or a pleading that I just received. So find people that you vent to. Right now we have attorneys, so I work with a lot of attorneys in the office. So we just go into each other's offices and be like, hey, I just received this notice from this attorney, yada, yada, yada. I just received this email. Go to the paralegals as well, candidates. And we debrief in that way. So it's very important that you try and have good relationships with your colleagues. Now, understand that it's work relationships. Don't be going around and speaking on your personal life. There's no need for that, honestly. But go and vent on. And you get to, obviously, to a space where you're speaking about your personal life through these things, but work is work. So understand that when you're working. I'll speak on that sometime on my next video on what I mean that work is work and why I feel it's important that you uhlukanise the relationships of work and personal. We'll get to that. That's going to be our next video. It helps you because I did say in the last video, our profession is very draining. If you don't debrief, you're going to carry it and crash at some point. I know of an attorney who was doing so well in his career and he just started crashing because he was not debriefing enough. And the 4th thing, ask for help. Don't be too proud. If you don't know what you're doing, if you don't know what's happening, not just don't know what you're doing, if you're not sure. We all did these degrees, you all did whatever career that you are in. You know you are in there because you are worthy of being there. You are capable, you are qualified, you are not an imposter. You are there for a reason. But you need to ask for help. You need to ask for help because if you don't ask for help, especially in this career, it could be damaging to a person's life. It could be damaging to a person's livelihood. And if you don't ask for help, you'll suffer. Professional negligence is a very hard thing to deal with in this profession and in any other profession as well. So ask for help. And then having life outside of work. I can't stress this enough. I'm getting into it because my life outside of work has been, before this current relationship that I'm in, tea time, all my weekends were taken by my partner, all of them. Like if I'm not working, it would be maybe one weekend where, and you'd be like, oh, so we're not seeing each other. So I understood dating, I understood life outside of work as being life with just your man, and that's not correct way to do things. And now the relationship that followed after that, which was a short one, it was with an attorney. He had no time, and I had to now meet myself again and try to understand myself again. And I found it very difficult. I didn't know that it was actually preparing me for this current beautiful life that I have with my partner, where I understand that as we are planning our future together, as we are going to be living our lives, we need to have 2 separate lives, but also have lives together. So weekends are not just going to be mine, and his weekends are not just going to be his, however that sounds. But yeah, what I'm saying is find time to have life outside of work, have friends, have your me time. Like I can go out and have coffee alone instead of waiting for my partner to say, let's go out and have coffee. I can go out and go for dinner alone, go for movies alone, do the things that I want to do alone, go surfing alone, go wherever alone, because I can and I deserve it. So yeah, do those things and be okay with having a life outside, and your life outside should not be dependent on one person, on one circumstance. Maybe you're saying you can only have life outside of work if you have money, if you have this. No, have your life outside of work, and it should not be dependent on anything or anyone. You are the one who creates your life outside of work, and make sure that it's fulfilling and makes you whole, and that no one can take it from you. The moment that you create that sort of life, your mental health actually thrives so much better. And then number 6, do something that is fulfilling to you in the same kind of way that your job is fulfilling. What do I mean by that? I have this YouTube channel. It gives me the same, it releases the same dopamine that my job would release. Type of, is it dopamine or whatever, but it releases the type, why am I speaking science? I'm not a science. Whatever that feeling that I get, that satisfaction that I get from doing my job, where I execute a mandate, get results, execute a mandate, get a mandate, execute it, and get results. In the same way, this YouTube channel, I have an idea, I shoot a video and I release it. Have something that gives you the same type of effect, but it should not be tied to your job. My content is about being an attorney, but I don't speak on legal matters. My content is also about my faith, which is also even better. I speak about my faith journey. So find something that will be fulfilling to you, that is outside your work, but also gives you the same type of effect. I don't know if that makes sense, but you'll see how that makes you feel. You'll see that you won't be so attached to your job that it defines you. You won't be so attached to your job that it's the be and two of you, be and all of you, that you say, if I'm not an attorney, then I'm not fulfilled in any other way in this way. So I hope that makes sense. Anyways, yeah, hope you guys have a good week. I know that I'm missing a video or something this week. Anyways, hope you guys have a good week. Have a great week, a great weekend. I think I'll see you on Sunday again. Love you lots, and yeah, take care of your mind, guys.